Salve to omnes, this is I'm Amelia, also known as TheMartianGeek. And we're on the final stretch of the game. We're into the second half of Chimp Caverns, and we're first faced with Loopy Lights. This will be the last episode that has any non-boss levels in it. The gimmick with Loopy Lights is actually not terribly unlike Stop and Go Station. Well, there's a bonus. But in Loopy Lights, you have these barrels that show on or off. And when they're on, the level is brighter than when they are off. Not a lot brighter, but it is a bit easier to see. Off, and suddenly it's dark. Mind you, you can still do it while the lights are off. It's just a bit more tricky. Also, there are those purple Klaptraps I was talking about. One banana on each of 5 platforms. I get the feeling I'm going to miss a bonus in this one, too. You can just fall. And now we're in the dark. Halfway point. I don't know if I'm going to need that DK barrel for anything later. Couldn't quite make that jump. And I don't think I need the DK barrel for anything, so let's just use it to get rid of that guy. Maybe that wall? Okay. Speaking of walls that need to be busted into, there's one. Interesting bonus. I don't really remember that one. Dang it. Actually, wait a minute. Does this have the same... this level have the same music as Misty Mine? I guess I didn't notice that. Oh, it is ever so dark. Okay, can I safely jump? Okay. That's all the letters, but now we have a Minky Kong up here somewhere. There he is. Proceed with caution. And there's the exit. That one's not so bad. Typical darkness-themed level, or whatever you want to call them. And let's save in Candy's save barrel one last time, even if we don't have Diddy. 2 minutes and... dang it, I keep making that mistake. 2 hours and 8 minutes, 97% completion. Time for the final level in the game that's not a boss. And it's another mine one. This is Platform Perils. And how do you get that barrel down there? Well, there's an invisible platform. At least you can see that there is a barrel there. And what the heck, I'll actually do the bonus this time. K-O-N-G, blah, 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 blah. I'm glad the ape's last name isn't like Fitzenheimer or something. They did have a lot of letters to find. Now this is the only level with gray Krushas. Oh yeah, there are lots of armies as well. The gray Krushas, you can't jump on, you can't roll, you can't really do much of anything to them except throw something at them. The main gimmick with Platform Perils, so is these platforms. We've seen them before, in Blackout Basement, for one thing. Also, you definitely want Donkey here rather than Diddy because of all the armies. Now, of course, if you lose him, well, you're just going to have to jump on them twice, but it's best not to lose him. Another enemy that they didn't seem to bring back for anything else. Though once again, I think Donkey Kong 64 did something with armadillos. Should I go for it? Yes, I should, and I succeeded. That's the halfway point, obviously, and things aren't going to get any easier. Mind you, I don't think this level's that difficult already, but it is pretty fun. I don't know why, but I just kind of like levels where there's a lot of moving objects like this, moving platforms, or crumbling, or falling, or whatever. You'd think they'd be annoying, but I guess sometimes they are, but sometimes they aren't, like this one. And you can just kind of skip those 3 platforms by jumping off the naughties. And you can kind of skip continuing in the level by walking off the edge. Apparently. That was careless. Also, that particular army can be rather dangerous if all you have is Diddy, because you're going to need the barrel. Also, it doesn't look like you can switch Kongs on top of these platforms either. Another part that's not very good for... You know, let's just say that this entire level really isn't well suited for Diddy Kong and leave it at that. Mind you, he can take out the Great Krushas just as easy as DK can, so... Now for this part, we have barrels, and we're gonna have to use them. And you only get 1 shot, so if you miss, well... you might as well just die. Whoa, that was a little close. Suppose this part takes a little bit of memorization as far as where the next enemy will be and how to deal with it. Don't actually need to do anything with that one. And actually, I can't remember, but I think there's a bonus I missed. Oh, yes, there is. Well, I'll go back and get that in just a minute. So, we're at the end of Platform Perils. The exit's right over there. Pretty much just take the last falling platform down and jump off to the right. And there'll be a platform and your bonus barrel. And guard token. You know, I think I'm just gonna deliberately flub this one too, because I know I got the guard token from Tanked Up Trouble, but I can't remember if I have a total of 1 or 2 now, so I don't really want to waste more time by getting into another animal token bonus. In any case, let's visit Cranky one last time, why not? Bet you won't get much further than this! Well, you'd be right about that, considering I only have 2 levels left. Well, I've never seen anything like it! Enjoy this demo while you can, it can't last much longer. Again, he's technically right. That's right, 4 shades of grey and a 2x2 character block, that's all we had. I can't play this game, the colors are all too rich for my polar old eyes. Why, even the bananas have more frames and colors than I had in the entire game. Look at this! I rock my beard swings! Waste of frames, in my opinion! Didn't he already say that? Leap of faith is all it takes to find Winky and Barrel Canyon. Canyon, which I already knew. And Krushas, the toughest Kremling, only a barrel will knock him out. Actually, that's only true for gray Krushas. He doesn't tell you that green Krushas can just be jumped on. After a while, crocodile! Yeah, Cranky. I'm sure you had to walk 5 miles to school through 2 feet of snow in July, uphill both ways, when you were young. And in fact, it probably didn't even look like snow. From what he was saying about the graphics, it was probably just a stack of squares. But then some rich kid came into town, and with his new hardware, he got triangular snow. Oh, what you wouldn't have given to have had triangular snow when you were young. In any case, it's time for the 6th boss, Necky's Revenge. I'm gonna be Diddy here, because why not? It's another Necky. And he spits nuts, except this time he spits more nuts. Yeah, he'll first spit 1 nut, and then 2, then 3, then 4, then that was dumb. Okay, that was a bad idea. Is that the first time I've died to a boss in this game? Great start. It actually might not... Whoa. Be a bad idea to jump on him even when you can't hit him. Just to get into some sort of a rhythm. But yeah, needless to say, you can't hit him until he's done spitting nuts. And I run into his beak. Nice. And on the last hit, too. I are brilliant. Yeah, I will admit this is the hardest boss, but that's by Donkey Kong Country 1 standards. This game has pretty easy bosses overall, still. Even this guy isn't supposed to be that hard, I just keep derping on him. But I think we're gonna make it this time. Yes. And I kinda want Diddy to finish this one anyway, because his face icon hasn't shown up too many times on the world map so far. Okay, whatever. Okay, yeah. Now, we have completed 6 worlds and there's only one thing left to do. But, well, that'll be for next time. For now, I'll see you then.